In this video, we will talk about logical operators in Python. So in the previous video, we talked about comparison operators in Python. So logical operators are also sometimes, used along with comparison operators. So that's why it's important for you to understand comparison operators first. Okay. So logical operators are used to compare or, logically relate two or more conditions. Okay. Let's say again, A equals to 10 and B equals 20 and C equals 30 and D equals 40. Okay, let's say. And now here I am saying check if A is less than 10, and then I'm checking if B is less than C. Okay, so this is what I'm checking. If A is less than 10 and B is less than C. So it gives false for the first because A is not less than 10. A is equals to 10. And the second condition, true. Okay. B is less than C. Now I want to see the combined result for both of these. What I can do is I can check like this. A is less than 10 or B is less than C. So here OR is a logical operator. So there are three logical operators in Python. Let me first tell you what are these. These are OR, AND NOT. Okay. Okay. So here I have written A is less than 10 or B is less than C. So this whole condition will return true if and only if. Again, logical operators also give Boolean value only, but this will return true if and if any one of these conditions will be true. So I show you the first one is false, the second one is true. So this will give true because one of the condition is true. Let me run this one and you can see this one gives true. The last one, the last statement, it gives true because one of the statements is true. So the OR logical operators, when used with one or more conditions, it returns true if any one of the condition is true. So let me come to the AND logical operator. So we'll use the same, this one. And here instead of OR, I'm using AND. So AND will only return true if both of the conditions are true. Okay, let me run this one. So you can see it returns false because one of the condition, that is the first one, is false. Now let me just write it as A equals to 10 because A is 10. Now it should give true because both of the conditions are, true. So these are you might have studied logic gates, right? So these conditions work exactly like them. So OR and AND works like this, and not simply reverse the value. Whatever the value is there, it reverse. So here, like A is less than 10, right? So this one returns false, right? This one returns false. Now I want to reverse the value. What can I do is I can simply add them in NOT. Okay. Now let's check the value. So you can see true. So it simply reverse whatever the result is. So these are the three logical operators. Now we can use all of these logical operators together. Usually whenever we write programming logic, we usually write very, very long condition. A is equals to 10. That is true. Or now here I'm writing some big logic. B is less than C and C is less than D. Okay, now I'm again using a parenthesis. So whatever the result that this gives is used for this OR condition. Let us check what this gives. So you can see it gives result true because A equals to 10, that is true. So what I wanted to show you here is this condition will not at all be executed by the compiler. The reason being, the first statement is true, so the compiler does not check this one. okay, because in OR, if any one of the condition is true, it will always give true, okay, doesn't matter how many conditions are there. So that's why, right? So the compiler does not check this one and only see if the first condition is true in case of OR. But in case of AND, it behaves a bit different. So in this one, the AND condition is also true, because both of these conditions are true, right? But let's say if I do a minor change here, b is greater than c, it is obviously false, it gives false, okay? So in AND, both of these things will be checked by the compiler, okay? Again, if I put OR here, if the first condition is true, it will not check the second one, okay? If the first condition is false, then only it will go to the second condition in case of OR operator, okay? So this is the thing that you have to keep in mind.